Hello guys, welcome back. Oh, I'm looking a bit rough or weird. That's because I'm tired. Not getting much sleep. I got a cold and then sleeping was all over the place. I wake up in the middle of the night and then I'm up half the day and then, tiredness just gets to you. So what I have for you today is a temu haul. Now this the youth haul. Hello to all my subscribers and to my new ones. I hope you're all well and you're doing okay. This is the weather now for the colds, the coughs, the sneezes, and anything else. The kids will be back at school, and of course, I look pale even from lack of sleep. But when you're in that kind of form, you really don't want to do much either, which I'm not doing much at the moment. I got a Tesco shop and that's about it. That came today. That was only a top up shop. On with the gigs. And let's see what I got in the bag. I had a big team of all anyway. So this is a package. What's in this package? But I hope you're all okay anyway. And look at guys, the dark evenings now are coming in. Silky and delicate, like gauze to fit the skin, does not clog pores, and does not float powder. Silky and refreshing, soft and smooth concealer. Clear and natural skin for you to create a clean and flawless makeup. There is the packaging. Powder cake. That's what it says here. The lighting. Now, romantic flower. Excuse me. Excusez-moi. So, this is the little container. And then you get a little powder pot. Of course, it has a mirror. So, you can do the outlines, give yourself a bit of colour, because I certainly need a bit of colour. But I didn't go for the darkest shades. I went for the lightest one they had. So, from what... excuse me, that's the cold. It's my throat. From what they say, it should be good, and we'll see how we get on. I'm jumping on the bandwagon of why not try the wigs. I've had great fun lately watching, Fade. I have, been watching her with the wigs and what have you, and I really enjoyed it. And I said, why are we all so scared to try something new? So, why can't we wear what we want? So this is, I didn't think this would be as big. It's a black wig. I just want to see what it's like. I think that's a hairnet. Is it? that comes with it. And then you get your tissue paper. Because I have short hair, it's pointless me growing long, hair. But yeah, it's nice. And it has a headband, you know. That's the cap part, and you have your stretchy parts in here. You've got your comb bit in here to stick onto your own scalp, hair, or whatever. You've got your other piece. So, hairband wig, give us a go. And sure, with these, you can put dry shampoo in them. It is kind of cut into shorter at the fronts, you know. See them shorter pieces at the front, and then you have your longer pieces. So you brush all that out, and I'll put that back in the bag now in a bit because that needs to be tied either way. And I think these that come with it are a hairnet, for you can put them on your head, instead of a wig cap, because some of the wig caps, well, I lost them, are really so tight on your head. It's just, you couldn't bear them. So what's this? But anyway, what? Didn't do much this week. Just got the Tesco shopping and decided then once I have that got in, I won't have to store out anywhere. It's getting quite cold as well, guys. You know that? This is, the name is Popfeel. If you proper look at it, I hope that it turns the right way for you on the camera. Popfeel eyeshadow palette. It's an eyeshadow palette. I remember now I wanted something nice but not expensive. You know what I'm like. Big enough. We'll see if I can open it. You have to go around, especially with my eyesight, you have to go around the edges. Here we go. There's no mirror on it. It's not the best in the world, but it will take you out of a pinch. You have numerous colours in there. You get this little plastic that covers them. That's what you get, guys. You get a range of colours, and they're very pretty colours. You have every colour in that little palette, and I would have paid less than €3 for that. Now, let's see what's in this. It's a lippy. I love the way the packaging is. Do you know? I do like that. Look at the shape of it. This is a nice, lovely colour. Look at that lovely colour. Isn't that a nice colour? I wonder, does it say it on the packaging, on the container that it comes in? It's matte lipsticks are what I mostly wear because my lips were always wet and lipstick won't stay on. It's a matte up. Uses lipstick. Doesn't say the colour on it. Right now, a 04 on this one. But that's a lovely, lovely shade. Is this? Oh, here, let's go all out. Now, nice. Like that. Okay. Some makeup sponges. Something that I didn't have at all. Maybe a couple of years ago, I would have had one or two, but I need them now. They're a good size. These are all brown autumn colours, but you know, they're good size. And I got a bag of those, 2, 4, 5, and they're all the same size. You know, they're all the same size, and you can wash them and reuse them, as you guys know. I got another lipstick, so this is a different shade, obviously, in the same brand, because I do remember I loved the packaging. You know, I just loved the shape of it. Do you know? It's like that cut diamonds shape. Do you know? If the glare came up in the camera, you could see it. It's this colour. I think that's a lighter colour. So let's see. They are two different colours, yes, but they're quite lovely. I'm quite happy. You see? One is darker, the other is lighter. That one is lighter. So they're lovely autumn colours. I'm happy with those. Yes, a few makeup-y bits I went for, because I have been neglecting myself, and it's the only thing that I really need to do is do the hair and perk myself up a bit. Got this powder brush, which will come in handy for the powder. Look at that, pure soft, chunky brush. Lovely gold hardware on it. Very pretty. But what I love is, you know, they're so soft. Temu's brushes are so soft. I love Temu's brushes. Okay, what else have we? Is this more makeup or what? This is eyeshadow primer, full coverage, waterproof concealer. That sounds very good. You can see it that way, maybe not. Just in case you want to look for it on temu. It's called Zero Hash White. Where they use hash this and hash that, don't they, for everything these days. Comes in a little tube. Well, it's not a little. It's fine size. How to use. I can't even see it with these glasses. Little bottle. Let's see. That's really white. Really white. That's really definitely ideal to conceal, put concealer on your eyes. Look, put that on, pat that dry until the mind the age spots. I could do with some on them old age spots that I have. But you let that dry and then put on your eyeshadow over it. And yeah, looking forward to using that. Eyeshadow primer, full coverage, and waterproof concealer. So if you want to get that, guys, couple of euro. You know me, I don't spend a fortune on anything. This is eyebrow. I hate these plastics that they put on. That, you know, take you half the day to get them off. I don't know why they put them on, all this plastic. Man, I just need what's inside in it. It's eyebrow, do you know, little, look how small that is. It's only a small little one, exactly for the eyebrows. Oh, I'm half and dread to pull there's a little bulky brush at the top. I wonder could I see, I have to, my eyebrows, no terrible to say it, but I suppose. This is only a test, you know. That's all. That, I mean, would have to, oh look, I made a mess. That would have to be tidied up. So the brush, I would say, is a bit hard to get out, but yeah, nice and tidy. You know, will do the job in a hurry. Right, of the silver sliders. And you know I like silver. By now I'm a bling girl. Sorry about that. I know it's irritating. Very irritating, really. These were a little bit more pricier now than what I'd normally go for. Jin Lang. They must be designer in China. You know, oh look at my hair, look at stays. But they have the sews on them. I got them in a bigger size, so I won't, you know, be ramming my feet into them. I just wanted some room, you know, back here, because you know that little lip there. Well, I wanted room in off of that, and they are fleecy on the inside. They're lovely and cozy. You know, they'll be probably going on me this evening because my purple sliders need to be washed. But they were around €6, €7, I think. But they're lovely. And I love the silver. You could also get them in gold. I wanted some makeup brushes, but oh my gosh, they're all sealed in plastic inside the pack. They came in this, but they're also sealed. We won't complain. They're being hygienic and kept clean. Bundle of brushes. They wouldn't have cost any more than €2. Less than €2. And you've got all your sizes, you know, especially there for the, you know, little fluffy brushes and that, you know, for doing your eyeshadow. It's something that I have to get back into, you know. But I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 8 of them, and great value, you know, for makeup brushes. You don't need anything fancy to put on some makeup. Now, don't know what this is, but we shall see. It says 04, but I can't, guys, you know that I can't read Chinese right. None of us can, you know, like I'm lucky enough to know English and a small bit of Irish, you know. As you know, we have our own Irish language here in Ireland, Gaelic. Oh my God, these packages are so hard to get into. I'm at 24 minutes, nearly 25 minutes. Oh my goodness, I'll have to tear the packet. I'll be here all day. Ah yes, I got a little eye palette, eye palette, and it has 9 colours in it. Let's open it up and let's see. And look at them pretty colours. Okay. How how do people do them? Whatever. That's a light colour. I'll just show you. They are pigmented. I'm not one of these people can do these makeup things. That's not very dark now. But there is a print. There don't seem to be much eyeshadow in them, to be quite honest, because I'm looking here at this grey one. Excuse the nails, work again. This grey one here. There don't seem to be much in that palette now. So I might be having a word with Temu about that. But the colours are nice. What else have I got? Nearly at the end now, guys. I think that there for the last because I like that. I'll have to get rid of all this rubbish. The tidying up part has to be done. But those eyeshadow, you know, you can barely. That dark one now, and it seems there's nothing left of it really. Now I have heard that in the past that the Temu small eyeshadow palettes that they weren't that great, but sure you know you just try them out. What is this? Oh, that's a bracelet, a smart bracelet that I had to get for someone. You know the smart watches. I haven't my smartwatch on me now. I just have this one on me. I like the colours in them, the autumn colours in it. Also, I buy off of Temu. But this is a metal bracelet for a smartwatch. So I mustn't forget to give that to who I got it for, because their strap was worn out. Oh, I had to straighten my leg. Cramp. Two of these are the same eye concealers. What are they called? Do you know what to put on? I suppose you can use them anywhere. But that's what the heading was, that they were eye concealers. SVMY. SVMY. Look, you might be able to see that. I can't. And put a bit there on my middle finger. That seems okay. And disappears into the skin. So maybe, you know, we'll see how we get on with those. I'll just try another little bit. These are handy for eyeshadows because as you age, you know, see there, as you age, you know, we get all these lines and things. Nobody wants them, but we try and make ourselves look a bit better and cover it up with the makeup. So that's it. I've one more thing to show, and I love these. They're a knife and a spatula, you know, for cutting cake. But you could also use the knife for bread cutting. I don't know how these even got past customs, to be honest, but they did, because I forgot completely. They came as a set, but I think I remembered at the time that, well, if they did get stopped, I wouldn't mind, you know, that way. I wouldn't complain. But obviously they didn't mind, because I'd say they check everything that does come from. Oh, I'm so annoyed with this hair. But they do check everything that comes from temu. And now, oh, I can open them. Right, this way. You know, when you have a nice cake, like when I had my birthday cake there in August, and just look at the clear handles on them. Now the handles may be plastic. It says stainless steel. Now if you look at the cutting part, yes, it is pretty and lovely for cutting a cake. Or you can cut bread, like I said, with this saw knife one. Is a saw knife is what we used to call them years ago, but they're still online, you know. Pretty. So that's everything I got in this Temu haul, which I think was quite good. I don't need to put them back in that package.